Hello, good morning. Welcome everybody to Spilled Juice. We're actually inside my house today. We've been living over in that fenced area for an awfully long time, and I decided it was time that we get moved in here for the most part. Zara, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, what's been going on, huh? Well, I've not done a ton of things, but if you recall, Thursday's stream, I think is when we did this, I said I was going to do some work on getting storage sorted. I have it kind of sorted. I've started setting up some walls in here. I need to work on covering the roof. I don't want to see that. So, working on that. I have a little room over here. This is where my bed's going to be relocated when it's dark enough. I don't want to move it until I can sleep in it. So this will be in my little bedroom. I'm not going to put a door on it. This will just like be an alcove sort of thing. Set up our stairwell a little better so it's enclosed. I have a closet which I could tuck something into if I want. Another little alcove bit. Just kind of give it some character. I moved our enchantment setup over here. I made a experience pylon from Cyclic and put all my XP in it that I had. So we got that all set up. I used dark oak because I thought those looked really nice. So we have dark oak ones. And we have our enchanting set up. We may actually get to using some of that today. I changed the fireplace around a little bit. It was looking a little weird. So we've got that. I don't think I have anything in it right now. And then out here, I have done what I said I would do, which is take the rustic stuff, or not rustic, the roots stuff and moved it. I have some decorating to do really, but I have moved it all over here. Again, as I've mentioned, this is going to be the Roots School of Magic. So it's going to be naturey, overgrown, druid magic. This will be the druid magic over here. So on this side, we have the stairwell going up to the second floor. Underneath, I decided this is where the spell imbuing could go. It's pretty nice. I do have the storage of all the root stuff here. But yeah, this is going to be, mortar and pestle and the imbuer for adding spells. We need to do a bit of that. We haven't explored all of the spells. And then over here, this spot right here is our pyre for doing any basic ritual stuff that we need the pyre for. I did put a chest underneath of it in case we wanted to automate it for something. So I set that area up, and then if you walk over here, this is the Fey crafting with the Grove stone running. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of grass and flowers and stuff in this area. If I don't want them, I can break them until I get what I do want. But yeah, so the Fey crafter's here, and I think that was all of the actual items. I need to work on getting the path back around this way. I need to decide if this mushroom is staying. This is our current food farm that's gathering items. We do need to move all of the other roots crops, but that'll come in time. I do play with others, but this one is a single player world. I have several modded Minecraft communities that I play with. But not every pack that I play is on a server. So this one actually has a server. Ooh, Wildroot. I just chose not to play on the server because there's a couple of mods that I wanted in my instance that they, voted down when they were making the pack. So this one has Reliquary and Cyclic added to the base mod pack. But you can get this mod pack on the Twitch launcher. So there is that for you if you're interested. Yeah. Sorry. Check on my bees real quick. We almost have a stack of commons. Yay. Almost a stack of cultivated. And we've got our nobles. I'm still trying to get majestic. I've gotten it once or twice. It's just not stayed. So it's still juggling. And then this one's unweary. Ooh, we have an unweary drone for the very first time. Let's see what this princess is. Still cultivated, diligent. These are the two that you blend together to get unweary. And this is unweary. So we're going to use this guy to hopefully get it to be unweary, because that's what we want. Alright, and we're going to toss this rule. So yeah, slowly working through this. Eventually I'll have the stuff to make alvearies, and then I can actually set up manufacturing of the alveary blocks, which I haven't done. Probably need to put some power. Let's chuck some ironwood in there, sure. So yeah, that's what we've got going on here so far. I did a little bit of caving, and by a little bit I mean a real little bit. Hi, Tulsa guy. Our quarry is still running. I went and grabbed the marble that I had over there, so we've got a very little amount of marble, which is the reason why I went caving. I wanted to see if I could encounter a bunch of marble. We've only got like 400 blocks, so I really want to get started on the Astral Sorcery School of Magic, which will be over here where all these star fields are. But I really don't have enough marble to start building anything. It's not a bad thing, it's just that I'm going to need to keep doing a bunch of collecting between streams to try to get the marble I need. Now, I did consider doing, if you've watched any of my playthroughs before, I did consider doing building it in cobblestone and then just using chisel and bits to skin the blocks with marble. And I really don't want to do that because the thing I have in my head for what I would like the Astral Sorcery School of Magic to look, it would be a lot of tedious work to reskin the cobblestone after I've built it. So I really do just need the marble. So it's going to take me a while to collect. I want to have like 9 or 10 stacks of marble to get started. So yeah, probably about another 3 or 4 hours of caving and collecting to get started with that. But once I have that, we'll be able to get started with one of the School of Magic for Astral Sorcery. Okay? So there, I think you're all caught up. I think we're set. So I do have a list of things I would like to work on today. And a couple of those things are quality of life things that we haven't done so far. I would like to continue in the direction we were going last time with exploring roots 2 a bit more and actually get the tools and weapons that you can make through roots. Again, they're not like diamond level or above, but I would like to play with them. I've never played with them before, and the point is to kind of, play with what's available in the magic mods. So I'd like to make those. I'd like to do a couple more spells from roots, as many as I can get done, and then move on to making a dank null if we can, because that's in the pack. I'd like to make a World Shaper's Sextant from Botania so I can do circles. I really like to have a circle maker, especially for Astral Sorcery. Botania somewhat, but we're not even into a lot of Botania yet. But when I do the Astral Sorcery build, I want to be able to do a couple of rounded courtyards or whatever for the different structures we're going to need. And then maybe we'll spend some time trying to get some low-level enchants on the things we're going to be making. So put it on our gear that we're wearing, the tools and whatnot that we'll be crafting. So we'll see. I don't have a whole lot of experience levels, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you are ready to get some things done, and we'll go from there. Let's hop up here. It's nighttime, so we're gonna move that bed first and sleep in it so that if we die, we'll still spawn at home. So yeah, I would like to put it right there. We'll sleep. Hopefully we don't spawn outside the house for some weird reason. Yay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So we've got the Druidic Arts Tome, and what we're going to be doing. Tools. We did the Wildwood armor last time. It doesn't have self-repairing quality of the living tools, which we're going to be making the living tools today. Wearing it will occasionally heal you. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So we can, what? Can repair it with wildwood bark. Good to know. And you can use it in the imbuer to repair. See, that's something I didn't know, so that's awesome. Good to know. And that's in order to do the repairs. Awesome. All right, so we're going to do these living wood tools. Enlivened with the magic contained within herbs and tipped with precious metals, living tools will literally regrow any damage that they take, although slowly. So it's sort of like mending, but not quite. It has the effectiveness of an equivalent iron tool, but it has an is as enchantable as the gold version. So yeah. So we're gonna make all of these, all of the living tools. We might even do the quiver with the bow and quiver with the arrows. Who knows? We'll see what we can get done. Reinforced with wildwood, this quiver has the ability to grow arrows from itself when empty at the cost of durability. Arrows shot by this quiver cannot be picked up normally. You must sneak near them in order to do so. It cannot consume arrows grown of itself. Interesting. Hi, Maxis. Yeah, so there's a bunch of other little things that I want to do an unending bowl. That would be really nice. Hi, Darkwing. Good morning. Sure-footed stone. There's a lot of things. So we're still plugging through a bunch of this roots things, exploring, learning. As you can tell, I have chapters that I haven't. This one we just unlocked. Yeah. So we're doing good. And I just did wildwood. I don't know. Might actually find the saplings. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that you could actually find the saplings. I thought you just had to grow them with the ritual. Granted, I'm sure it's not very common. But yeah. Okay, so the first thing I want to do then is make the living tools and do a couple of spells. Pick out 2 more spells. We've got 1 space on this staff, and this staff is for offense for the most part. And then the other one, do I have that in here? Why did I do that? I do. This one's got 1 space, and this one's kind of your passive, positive spells. So I have 2 more spaces on these staffs before I need to make another staff. So I figured I'd fill them up. This is not Dawnstar. This is Wildwood armor from Roots 2. Isn't it cool? I will be making Dawnstone armor eventually, but I haven't even done alloying with embers or anything yet in this pack. So we have wildwood armor. Yeah. I think it's cool too. So living, we need to do you. Do we want the hoe? See, we'll skip the hoe. We might be able to make some arrows. And then we want to do the wildwood quiver. Whoops. And bow. So we've already got the armor. So there we go. We added those things to our list. I think I want to... This isn't quite what I wanted. I forgot that was feed the beast stuff, isn't it? Okay. Let's see here. So we'll do the pick. It's fey crafting, and I think all of these are pretty much the same. It's 2 kinds of bark, wild root, gold or silver, and a wooden tool. So let me grab some wood. Do we have any planks, or do I just... Let's do you. And I need... We'll do the gold. And we need wild root, which we have growing. So let's go grab that from our farming area. Let's grab a bit more here. And then what was the other thing we needed for these? The wooden tools. So I'm gonna need no Loki. And I want to make sure that's the case for all of these. Yes. All right, so I think we have the bark up here. And do I have a crafting table up here? I don't think I do. I should make one. We've got plenty of spruce bark. Alright, so let's make a crafting table. Let's head over to the fey crafting. Oh wait, in order to do the fey crafting we need a knife. How's our knife doing? Okay, we should probably make a better knife. So our fey crafting set up. Let's go ahead and put you there. I'm gonna make this one with the Arcane Archives one, but I'd have to go in there and grab a crystal, and I don't feel like doing that at the moment. That's weird. I never noticed that. Huh. That's odd. Okay. Let's make some wooden tools. We're gonna do the axe and shovel. And the sword. We need to do the pick. I don't know how to do the arrows or anything yet, so we're going to take care of that. All right. Let's get the crafting. We've got you. You. Let's remove the ones we've done. Need to do the sword. All right. And now we learn about doing the bow. Woohoo! Okay, so the bow is a regular bow. I need to get some spirit herb and terra moss to make you. Let's see here. I might not have a regular bow. Spirit herb I don't have in here. Let's go grab that. Here's the terra moss. We'll go make a bow because the one I have is enchanted. I think we got it off a mob or something. It's pretty darn cool, but here's one that we must have gotten from a mob. And let's go grab some spirit herb. Be nice when these farms are up near the school, but for now they're still down here. Spirit herb. Oh, I put the bark away and I need the bark. We need another spirit herb for the quiver, so let me do that. All right. Alright, so we need a chest for the quiver. And we have the bow for that. Another piece of terra moss. That's our last piece of terra moss, so we're gonna have to get some more of that. And we'll grab the bark. Alright. It has to be wildwood. That makes sense since it's a wildwood bow. We got 2, so we're gonna need more. There we go. Great. Bow. Yes. And then quiver. All right. And the arrows. We need to be able to make those. The flint is the fun thing. Yeah, the wildwood doors and trapdoors, I'm kind of concerned. The doors still look nice, I think, but the trapdoors, look. In JEI, the sides have a broken texture in this mod pack, using this resource pack, pardon. I'm kind of bummed because I don't want to disable the resource pack. I like the rusticy look that John Smith provides, so I'm kind of perplexed. Because I really, really want to use them. And I don't know how to fix something like that. All right, step 1. I think we will put our emerald sword. Hang on a second. It sounds like someone is knocking on the door. Just a minute. Yeah, not gonna bother with that. Is somebody going around putting flyers and stuff on our door that's for the caucus on Monday? Yeah, I've already made my decision on who I'm going to caucus for, so yeah. message who somehow and ask Darkwing. I must have missed that when I hopped up. Oh, yeah, that's... I don't think the person who made the John Smith texture pack is still developing it. No. I think somebody else is doing it, and I don't know who. Okay, so we'll put these things where I usually have them. And now we have... Put you in there and you in there. My guess is, can I open this quiver? I can. I put regular arrows in it. It also says it grows its own arrows occasionally. So I have no idea how that works. But we'll see, right? But it does say that the living wood tools all heal themselves slightly over time, sort of like a really slow mending. Or maybe Tinker's Construct, how they used to do mending moss, the amount of mending moss you put on it was how quickly they healed themselves. So we're going to play with these for a little bit, get used to them, explore those. I'm happy with them. So let's figure out, we've got a couple of spell spots. We have one for offensive and one for either defensive or passive, or whatever you want to call it, positive spells. So we have ones for fighting mobs, and that is the one that I have here. Sense danger makes mobs highlighted, so I could, see them through walls and whatnot. Wildfire is just what it is. It's fire. Life drain takes their HP, and I get a portion of it back. Dandelion winds, I think, is knockback. Let me look real quick. Oh, it was on that page, wasn't it? Yeah, it's knockback. So, let's pick two. Let us pick two. We have this one, Acid Cloud, I'm not exactly interested in. It's sort of like lingering potions. It's a poison thing. I'm not exactly interested in that. We have the Phalite. This one I'm not interested in on this particular wand. I would like it, keep, like I could cast a guise on creepers and run away sort of deal. Growth Infusion, we have that one. Harvest, I suppose that one would be a pretty nice one to have on our other wand. This one here, because we already have Growth Infusion. Magnetism. Yeah, so if we put Harvest on here, what we could do is Growth Infusion, which I would probably swap out for the one that does a larger range growth effect. We didn't have that unlocked at the time, but there is one that does growth over a large area. And in one wand, I could grow a bunch of crops, harvest a bunch of crops, and then with magnetism, pick them all up. So that's kind of cool. We might do that one. Let's see what we need for that. Harvest needs a golden hoe, aubergine seeds, wild wheat, beetroot seeds, and regular seeds. We have all of that stuff. And then it requires wild wheat for casting. So we're going to need to put that in our pouch. So let's grab what we need for that. Let's do it. Let us do it. I don't need that. Golden hoe. It's nighttime. Let's sleep. And we'll harvest some of this wild wheat. And we'll get all of that wild wheat. Now, what were the seeds we needed again? I know we need regular seeds. And beetroot and aubergine. Aubergine. Wild wheat. Regular seeds. There's regular seeds. Beetroot. There's the seeds. Alright, let's make sure one more time. Seeds, beetroot seeds, wild root, aubergine. Seeds, beetroot seeds, wild root, aubergine, golden hoe. Yeah. Extra stuff we don't need. Alright. Okay. So put the spell dust in the imbuer, and we need the other staff. There we go. And we also need to put wild wheat in here. There we go. Now we have harvest. Yay! And then we need to pick out one for offense. Iced Touch. This turns fire, extinguishes fire, lava to obsidian, makes water into ice. No, not now. Life Drain we have. Light Drifter, this causes us to phase into blocks. I don't really want to do that at this time. Petal Shell would be nice. This summons 3 petals around you to absorb a single strike. So it's, I know it's not offensive, but it'd be nice, it'd be protective. Radiance, fire, and sunlight. Effective against the undead. This, it does. Not interested in that one right now. This one is another defensive. That is like, second wind is like breath, water breathing. Shatter. I know that one is for, and this one throws me up into the air. Time Stop, that actually might be nice. Which one should I do? So we've got Time Stop, that might be interesting to have, or Petal Shell. I'm leaning most towards Petal Shell. I need a new mouse. Yeah, Petal Shell sounds more useful. Yeah. So let's grab the things we need to do this spell, and we'll put it on the one that I use for fighting mobs and whatnot. Let's make a shield, and then petals is any flowers smushed up. So that's cool. We can definitely do it. Alright, get a piece of iron. And I don't remember. I just knew it was a piece of iron somewhere. Okay, so there's the shield. And then the other stuff that we need. Aubergine. Oh, we need to grab another spirit herb, a Persickia. Alright. Oh, and then I need to see what I need to have in my pouch to cast it. What do I need to cast it? Spirit herb. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of that, do we? Alright. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do these. There we go. Spirit herb, and I have aubergines and Persickia and flowers up here. It's just the spirit herb that I didn't have. Definitely want to get to semi-automating the roots stuff, especially for the spells that we're using. Persickia, aubergine. Flowers. Alright, let's do... There's the petals. Okay. Petal shell. You, and then it's this one. Alright. So let's see it. Let's do it. I've got petal shell 4 for almost 2 minutes. You can see the little petals flying around me. That's kind of cool. So I have temporary protection from damage. That's kind of interesting. I like it. Yeah. It is useful. So from what it said is it'll absorb 1 strike per petal. So I won't reach it, get any damage 3 times unless I recast it. I wonder if they have a floral smell. Still cool. Alright, so I do have a few more spells obviously to do. We're gonna put them on some other wands. Not today. We definitely got through some of this cool stuff though. I really like having the living wood tools and the weapons. Again, we want to enchant this stuff, so we might quickly do some of that because it will help protect us. And again, low level enchants for now, simply because I don't have there, I have a total of 26 levels. That's all I've got. So we need to disable that. And let's go grab some lapis. I did not need all of it. Alright. Magic protection, shot protection, fire protection. Protection 2 would be nice. Magic protection 2. See, I'm not encountering a lot of wizards or anything at this point. Soulbound, eh. So far I'm happy with putting protection 2 on the chest plate. Power 2 would be nice on this bow. Efficiency 2 on either of these. Is the quiver enchantable with unbreaking? What does that? I don't know what that would do for the quiver. Let's do protection 2 on the chest plate. Yep. Yay, protection 2. Alright, so we got one piece. And then we get to do this all over again. Protection 1. Projectile protection 1. Feather falling 3. Yep, doing it. Oh, and it came with protection 2. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice for a low level enchant. Okay. Do this again. Projectile protection 3. That's really good. 3 levels. Yep, I want it. Oh my goodness, it came with Aqua Affinity. Happy. Alright. So we're down to 20 levels, so we're gonna have to be a little more careful. I don't like any of those. Magnet, so it'll probably work. That would be interesting. Scorching Heat, I think, does smelting. Does it tell me over here? Scorching. No, it's from Astral Sorcery? I want to know what it is, so let's do Scorching Heat enchantment. Any block mined by it will drop instantly smelted as if processed by a furnace, which means we wouldn't get ore doubling, which is what we're working on with embers. So I don't want to do Scorching Heat on that. Power 1. We could have had Power 2. Leech? What is Leech? This is from COFH Core. Killing a mob with weapon with Leech will instantly restore health to the player. Leech 1 restores a half a heart, Leech 2 restores a whole heart, 3 restores a heart and a half, and Leech 4 restores 2 hearts. That's kind of cool. I don't know what excavation is either. And I don't want Scorching Heat on a shovel. Every single time I did sand, it would turn it into glass. What is Insight? Do we know? Insight enchantment. Is this one that gives me extra levels? Yes. Insight increases the amount of experience gained when using the tool. So that would not be a bad thing to have on it. Let's do Insight on the shovel. And I got Efficiency too. Very cool. Alright, so we have 18 levels. Shock protection. Again, these are things for if I'm dealing with a bunch of wizards. Unbreaking. Efficiency 2. That's going to use 3 levels. But that would be real nice. Let's do efficiency 2. And magnet. Okay, cool. Power 2, yes. Power 2 on the bow. Hi, Solid Amadron. Nice to see you. Smite 2 would be probably decent on a sword. Protection 2 would be nice too. And soulbound. Well, so we'll get our leggings back. Okay. What do we got on this quiver? See, I don't know if unbreaking is a good thing for this quiver or not. I have no idea. Sharpness 1 wins. Efficiency or unbreaking? Okay. We'll do unbreaking on this just in case that means that I'll get more arrows out of it or something. Because why not? And so that's everything we have enchanted. Let's store our XP just for the off chance that we might die and lose it all. So there we go. Everything's enchanted. Woo! And my mini map, the amount of creepers around me right now.